Hello, everyone. Welcome to That's How We Roll channel. Tonight, Misfits of Alseta.
Happy 4th of July.
This is a D&D 5e game, and all the players around this virtual table are playing level 9 characters. And before we get to know them, we're going over to Jacob for an announcement.
What? Hey, everybody, Jacob here. So listen, well, I'll tell you a small tale of a little game called Idle Champions. You see, it's a little thing where like really cute characters that you may or may not know, like a character named Penelope that Hope played like some time ago or whatever. But like, if you were paying attention, it's really cool. You should go watch it and stuff. And other really cool people as well, and like Baldur's Gate 3 characters, and that's really awesome as well. So you should make sure to go and play that game. It's really cool. And also you can get like a free like chess thingy from us. You're welcome. You can put in the thing. It's this. Wait for it. You ready? It's like a Pokemon. Koss Gory Wart. Koss Gory Wart. That's like the second, like it's like the it's after Blastoise. It's like the 4th level of Squirtle. So you get it. So yeah, you should totally do that and stuff. And cool. Okay. And also, I guess because typically Lee also does his own intro here at this point. So I will also do the same because as per usual, I'm Lee Goldberg. I do pancake art. I use him pronouns. No, Lee, why don't you go ahead? Since you spoke up, go ahead, buddy.
All right. Hi. Jacob was just giving me a little bit more time to ramp up. I'm still a little sick, but I'm still Lee Goldberg at Goldberg337 on all the socials, and I'm a pancake artist. So if you've seen TTRPG pancakes and thought, wow, that's cool, you're welcome. Also, here in our game, I play a Circle of Stars druid named David, and he's got a new subclass, but he's still B-shape ass. He's not good at it. Tried to make it rhyme and it worked, but it didn't really work either.
That's a B-shape announcement.
Yeah, it was a nightmare. Next.
But so typically, one April Raygun is number 2, but it's me now because April 2nd, we love her, and she's hopefully having naps and lots of cat cuddles. So, mwah, April, love you. But yeah, I'm still Jacob Plicque, Duval Jacob, all over the internet. He, him pronouns, as per usual, playing Kotatar. He's a Githzerai Horizon Walker Ranger, also he, him. And he's probably still yelling at Reginald right now. Let's find out.
Hey, it's me. I'm Daniel. I'm Daniel Denova. You will know me from this that we do right now, as well as, of course, you can find me online. I do illustration. I do voice acting for video games and animation. And I play Sanleon, the Dhampir Barbarian, who is at odds with Reginald in terms of certain.
Odds?
Yes, I'm at odds with Reginald.
Imagine that.
Isn't everyone?
Weird.
Trying to out.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
It's crazy. Otherwise, yes, you can find Sanleon kind of in a corner in their own little world. Here.
And then that's me. I'm Dani. Hello. You can find me on the internet at Bitterthorn. And I play Silva, the party's Fire Genasi Warlock, pact of the whatever that one thing is.
You've already revealed it before.
I know. I started saying chain. I don't know where that came from. I'm like Reginald's like bestie. So there's nothing wrong here. That's me, friends.
That laugh, I'm dead.
Best laugh.
And Reginald knows so much about you.
Oh man, like your magic.
Yes, I know so much about my magic.
Of course.
Just as much as Reginald does.
Just ask those crayons.
I love you all. That's me.
Love you too. Hello, I am Damien, coming to you live from Melbourne, Australia, where it is quite warm here, not too warm. I feel like I'm giving the weather report. So I am he, him pronouns. I am playing Reginald Bellagamba, everybody's favorite Eladrin fighter / paladin. ish.
Yay.
Level 1 paladin wizard. Yes. And I'll do the acknowledgement of Indigenous people now. I begin today by acknowledging the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, traditional custodians of the land on which I am playing from today, and pay my respects to their elders past and present. We have Daniel from the land of the Maori people, Aotearoa. And we have people from North America, from the lands of the Fernandino, Tirafium, Huhukum, Tumakua Creek, and Cherokee. And we pay our respects to Indigenous peoples all over the world. Hope.
And I am Hope LaVelle, your dungeon master for the night. You can watch me on Children of Erte every Tuesday on the Demi-Playment RPG channel, where I play an 80-year-old adventuring grandmother. It's a really fun show. Come check it out if you haven't. Anyways, so with all of that said, pretty sure I'm not missing anything. Let's roll our trailer and get started.
Hope sound.
That's my entire. Sorry.
It's still going. Okay, a recap. Last time, you guys were able to create the eye of a crystal dragon, a synthetic one, using David's book. You guys then went to the library in Limbo, where Makiak set you up with a book that said Cendriane, or it was the Feywild, and there were stories of Cendriane, myths, legends, all that sort of thing. And it was a port key. And you guys all opened a portal within this book that then took you to the other side of it, and you found yourselves in the Feywild, in Cendriane. And the book now read Myths and Tales of Limbo. And Kotatar decided to keep that book. You guys found yourselves in a scriptorium full of books that have rotted away through time. The pages have worn away, the words have worn away, everything, the building had worn away. Plants and the forest had started to overgrow and take over the land that was once its. And you guys found yourselves fighting off spiders that seem to have also taken over the land of Cendriane. The Cendriane used to be a very big and beautiful city, the biggest city for the Eladrin in all of the Feywild. And now it is just a shell of its once former self. It is a ghost town. Nothing remains. And you guys made your way through, and and you guys found, you talked with the plants of Cendriane and made a deal with them for safe passage. You followed the eye of the crystal dragon, which sent out a laser pointer line of magic to the direction that you guys needed to go to get to Ellavale. You followed it and you found yourselves at a sanctum, a large building that once again looked like it was slowly deteriorating. Vines and things grew up on the side, and the doors were wide open, but it was dark inside. And after some shenanigans, you all entered, and you found yourselves in a giant open room with a dome ceiling, and there are mirrors lining, different mirrors. Probably each mirror is about 2 feet by 6 feet, or let's say 3 feet by 6 feet tall. and they just line the walls of this circular room. And then you look a level up, and it lines a level up. So 3 stories up are these lines of mirrors on the wall. And on the very top, on the ceiling, is one large circular mirror. And that's pretty much where we got, with Reginald telling everyone to go look at the mirror at the very top of the building. And that is where we start. What would you guys like to do?
Okay, stand back, everyone. I'm just going to check out the mirrors.
Well, currently you have Nira and David flying up to the big mirror you told us to go to.
Yes.
And
That's what's
Simeon
currently
was
happening.
also running up as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
It
I
seems
will
like
check-
everyone except for Kotatar and Reginald, I think, are going.
So I will check
And
out
Silva.
the mirrors on the ground floor, and then wait to hear the report from David and Nira.
Okay, I'll even say Silva was also flying up, and I believe San was walking up. Is that correct?
Yes, I have to use my feet.
When you all get to this large mirror at the very top, roll investigation checks.
Very well.
I can get those sometimes.
Yeah.
I've got a +1.
Can I cast guidance on myself?
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
I already rolled.
Okay. What did we get?
11.
11?
Double digits.
Look at
Let's
it.
go.
I got a +1 for 18.
15? Silva?
I got a 9.
All right, so you guys are all looking at this mirror. And San Leon, you're standing on top of the building, or kind of on the ceiling, so you're kind of draped downwards, and you're like looking at it from a different vantage point, and this mirror is cloudy. You cannot see your reflections.
Can I normally not see my reflections, or is this...
I think we decided you could from episode 1.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
That question's going to come up again and again and again.
Yeah.
Yep, we're
This
gonna
isn't the
forget.
second time.
And I asked that
Yeah,
last
I
week.
agree. Yep.
I just kind of like look up, I guess, at everyone standing on the ground, and just gonna go, you know, this mirror here is cloudy. Like you can't actually see your... Can you hear me?
And
far
Reginald
up are
just
they?
said, 3 stories, so, not, what is that? 30, we'll say about 50, 60 feet at most.
Okay. Recognizing the fact that he just cast Pass Without a Trace, just yelled at Reginald for splitting the party up, and then fucking Celion's like, "Do you hear me?"
I say!
He just kind of sighs and just does a really shitty thumbs up.
Reginald,
Splendid!
you're looking at the mirrors on the bottom floor. Go ahead and give me an investigation check. Kotatar, if you'd like to as well, let me know.
Sure.
Nat 1.
Bye.
Reginald, all of these mirrors look identical, and you cannot see anything about them. Jacob?
22.
These mirrors are cloudy. You do not see your own reflection. With a 22, I will say that you start to examine the frame of the mirrors, and you kind of looking around, looking at the bottom, and you notice there's a little bit of a space behind each mirror. And each mirror is on a hinge.
Kotatar, what do I see?
He'll wave a hand at Reginald, cast Mage Hand, and then use the Mage Hand to pull on the sort of the edge there.
All right, so you pick a mirror, and
Just the first one that's
you-
near spy.
you use your mage hand and you kind of place your hand on the bottom 2/3 of one of the mirrors where the hinges are in the center, behind the mirror, and you kind of pull on it, and you notice that the mirror does tilt and face. Now, instead of looking straight at it, it tilts and looks at a diagonal upwards.
Do you see this on the other mirrors?
You speaking to me?
Yep. You're the only one here.
Oh, that's right. And then we're there. Yeah. With a nat 1, I probably didn't see my own feet, but I will.
Points them out to you. You notice that yes, every mirror here is on hinges.
Every mirror here is on hinges.
Yeah,
David will call from up top. Hey, have you guys noticed that these mirrors seem to be on hinges?
Yeah, I noticed that too.
I say, are they really?
I dismiss Pass Without a Trace because it's fucking useless.
So Silva is knocking on one of the mirrors. Are you knocking on the top mirror or on a side mirror?
I was imagining in my head, like you said, there's 3 heights of them, so like a middle
three
one, and
stories, yeah.
3 stories,
So
so like the second story, and like
Sure.
around the top, down the edge.
yeah, they feel very solid.
How does it have hinges? I don't see anything.
Oh, you do see hinges on them as well, sorry. The
Oh.
build of them is very solid, but they do have hinges on the back that you can easily tilt the mirrors to face downward or upward about 15 to 45 degrees.
Does it
This
look
feels-
like? Oh, sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. I was gonna say this kind of reminds me of a toy that Reginald and I played with when we were younger, where you have this like tube and you put mirrors in it, and it kind of makes a long distance thingy to see around corners and stuff like that. I don't really understand the purpose of these hinges, but maybe it's something like that.
Well, maybe. That's a really good point. Does it look like these mirrors, like when they're tilted, have like a trajectory where they hit different mirrors? Like, does it seem like you can just move them all around, or does it seem like this mirror kind of aims to this mirror, which aims to this mirror? Like, does it look like they bounce?
Like a bounce off. Yep, that's exactly what I'm thinking too.
Give me an investigation check, David.
I will give myself guidance. Ha ha!
Ha ha! You remember?
Ask you an indelicate question.
16.
You go to examine one of the mirrors and you do notice that yes, it hinges, but also with just a little bit of a tug, you notice that they can turn probably another 30 degrees each way. And yes, you're getting the idea that these mirrors can point to other mirrors.
If we can produce a light strong enough to hit the like a bottom first mirror, it might be able to bounce off other mirrors and hit the top mirror, and that might be I don't know, a thing. This isn't really my.
Might we need to get all of them to do that? Like all the bottom ones to the light, to then cascade upwards to the one at the top, this one below my feet. Fuck. Upside down.
Well, first, let's see what happens if we make sure that one here on the bottom matches up with one on the other side. See
Good
if that
point.
changes anything first. And he'll kind of point Reginald to the other side. Grab that one and make sure that they are identical with where I'm pointing.
I'm on it.
All right, Kotatar. So tell me exactly you pick a mirror, and
Pick a mirror.
your plan is to tilt it to point at a mirror up on the second level.
Not yet. Start on the first level.
Okay.
And then if that doesn't do anything, then we'll sort of escalate to that.
Sure.
Just to
So
see if
you
there's-
point one of the mirrors at, let's say, the one that Reginald has set. So now those mirrors are looking exactly at each other.
Mhm.
Yeah, they face each other, but nothing happens.
I produce my lantern, and hold it up to the mirror and see what happens. See if it reflects.
You notice that when you hold lantern light to the mirror, it is not reflected.
Normal light doesn't work.
Firework?
Silva, you put fire, you do a little produce flame, and you put it up to the mirror, and even though this is magical fire, it's still not being reflected.
Okay, magical light doesn't work either.
What are you doing down there?
Right before San Leon says that, I think I would know that based off of my torch conflict 101 last game. But and as like as it like, since that didn't work, he'll sort of pan it like up towards where Silva's produce flame is.
Okay, so yeah, Silva is on the second level, and you can get the mirror to just make it to that angle of where she is. You don't see anything in the mirror that you have just moved, so it's still cloudy.
Do I have can we see the ceiling mirror from down below? Is it like right
Yeah.
above us?
Yeah, it's like straight up in the middle of the dome.
Can I drag a mirror across and then tilt it to face the ceiling mirror?
So yeah, if you want to try, these mirrors are hinged to the wall. So if you want to take a strength check to try to pull it off of the wall, you're gonna have to break it.
I can do that.
Well,
Are you trying to break the mirror? I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Just trying to think outside the box, San Leon. Or
you're
outside
trying
the
to
mirror.
break the box.
It seems like a puzzle that's meant to be very much done inside the metaphorical box.
Well, we're not getting anywhere with the box way. Maybe we should go outside the box.
I'm gonna come down.
Speaking of the mirror themselves, what does the cloudiness feel like when you touch it? Does it feel like the consistency of a mirror?
You feel a mirror. It feels just like a mirror. It's cold, it's smooth. And the cloud, when you begin to like touch the mirror, you realize that it's not the mirror, that it's cloudy. It's not like a frosted mirror. It's cloudy on the inside. Like there's just swirls, slowly swirling clouds inside the mirror.
I use my detect portal ability.
You detect the remnants of a portal. You don't get a full portal here, but there is a portal. Do you know exactly where it is when you do this, or you just know that it's within the area?
Let's verify the writing on that right now. I detect the distance and direction to the closest planar portal within a mile of me.
The portal remnants are 60 feet directly above you.
The big mirror.
The ceiling.
Why are you looking up at me?
Sort of. That mirror, at least at some point, was a portal somewhere.
This
else.
one? Oh, interesting. You've been trying lights, yes? What if...
Yes.
Hold on. I know it's a broken record or mirror in this case, but he pulls out the sunblade just because it's a different type of light,
Sure.
because it's radiant light.
Mhm.
And he's going to just like across, just to see if anything happens.
Your sunblade lights up and fills a pretty good amount of space, but it's not bouncing off of the mirrors.
Light in general. What if... I don't know.
How about David or Silva going up to the ceiling mirror, if we can, and see if you can put your hand through it. See if it's still in a working portal.
Well, Senlion's still up there.
Oh, San Leon.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm down here. I'm down here now.
Oh, San Leon. Sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, there you are, San Leon. Oh, yes, you're not wearing much colors today. Okay.
When am I ever wearing colors, Reginald?
He gives you a wink.
Sam, try to put your hand through the mirror.
Forcibly or
No.
just gently? No, all right.
Not yet,
He
not
kneels
yet.
down.
Forcibly,
It's
yeah.
weird kneeling down on the ceiling.
Yeah.
And just kind of like puts just the palm of his hand onto the mirror.
Yeah, it feels solid. It feels cold. It feels smooth.
Oh, God! It's just a mirror. Don't worry.
So not a portal then. Doesn't work.
No, I'm afraid not.
Deactivate?
On
least
this
not
bottom mirror, I'll put my hand on the mirror, and like if I move my hand around, does it look like any of the fog is like moving, like reacting to my skin if I touch it? Like, does it seem like it moves the fog at all?
Good
yes.
question. No. It feels you're very detached from the fog that's on the other
Okay.
side.
About like other things, starlight, darkness. Just thinking
You're
outside
thinking
the
of other
box.
things that could reflect.
Yeah, I mean, I could produce moonlight, but it's aggressive moonlight. It's not. I don't want to break it just to see if it works.
Is there any like
I mean-
drawings on the ground or anything like that? It's odd
Yes.
for
I
something
see.
so specific to be
No.
here and then like
Yeah.
nothing else. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's
Great
fun.
idea. Give me an investigation check, Kotatar.
I will guide you in your search.
I'm loving being guided. 15, 19.
You're walking around this room and you're taking it in, trying to make sense of it, and your foot brushes the ground, and you realize that hundreds of years have gone by. There's been a dust or dirt that has settled, and as you scrape your foot, you do unveil carvings, and you brush them away. And you see in the center of a room picture of an eye with little beams coming out of it.
I will take out the
Gotcha.
eye.
Mm-hmm.
Does the eye want to look at this puzzle?
Party.
The eye of the crystal dragon does appear and, like it has before, produces a little purple laser amount of light magic of some sort, and it's pointing straight whichever direction you're holding the book.
I'll have it try to look at a mirror. Or wait, so the
Yes.
eye that I'm holding is looking at Jacob's book?
No. Remember, your eye is stuck in your book.
Right.
The
Right.
crystal dragon eye is inside
I
the book.
forgot that
you're
I had
holding
to.
the
Yeah,
book.
so I hold the book.
Yep.
And I will kind of
Yeah.
aim it to the mirror that Kotatar aimed towards the second story mirror.
So you start to move the eye across all of the different mirrors on level 1, and it doesn't stick to any of them. It's not being reflected by any of them. But then when it gets to the one that Kotatar had adjusted, it reflects and it bounces into the second level. And as it does, it becomes a little stronger.
Silva!
Yeah.
Okay, see where this one is aiming at? The mirror that's
Yeah.
up there? Okay,
Got it.
can you angle that second floor mirror to a third floor mirror until it starts to react like this one is?
All right. And I will try to do so.
You angle this mirror straight up to the third level, and it reflects off and gets even thicker. But it hits a mirror and dissipates. This mirror is cloudy and does not reflect it.
Can you aim it
the
towards
third
the
story?
ceiling?
Sorry, well, everybody talked at once. Sorry.
Yeah, Are there
How many
are there-
stories?
Go ahead.
Sorry, Silva, you go.
So
ahead.
how many stories are there?
Stories, there's 3, and then the ceiling.
Okay.
Are there mirrors that are cloudier than others, like some that would reflect and some that wouldn't?
They all seem to be pretty uniform. Now you had the bottom one tilt straight up, and it hit one that tilt, and then you tilted the one on the second level straight up. Give me
San.
Oh, go ahead, San.
Yes.
All right.
San, can you go to the 3rd floor and start angling that one until hopefully this light bounces off of it into the larger mirror?
I think I can do that. Yes. Hold on. And Tenleon walks across the ceiling down toward one of the mirrors and goes, so I just with my hands I can just move it, yes?
It's on a hinge. We've been talking about
Okay.
hinges for the last.
I can't hit you. It sound like mumbles unless you're actually yelling. And I start moving the mirror. So
All right,
that
now
we
which
can-
mirror are you moving?
The one
that
So
Yeah.
the one that the light was hitting but not reflecting? Okay.
Yeah.
So you hinge that to look towards the ceiling. Nothing happens.
Okay,
I don't
Silva,
know.
you might want to see if you can make it bounce onto a different mirror and see if you can catch a reflection on any of them. San,
Try
pay
to do
attention
that.
because we'll need that one.
If I
Silva.
cannot get it
Alright.
to angle to another 3rd story one, I will angle it towards the 2nd story one to try to angle that one up to the 3rd.
Very good. Silva, you tilt your mirror back down to a 2nd level. And on this 2nd level, the mirror across from this 2nd level mirror then bounces up to the 3rd level once again. But this time, the beam is even thicker.
Oh, damn, that's thick.
It's all about the angles. Here we go. Is there more that we need to do before it like hits?
You are on the
Or do we need-
3rd level and it hits, but now the beam is just going straight across on the 3rd level because it has not been tilted yet.
I jog over to that mirror and then go, all right, I think I get it. And I angle that one so that it's firing up towards the mirror on the ceiling.
And at this point, you can almost hear that this laser has a hum to it as it gets stronger and stronger. And as it hits on the 3rd mirror, and as you tilt it up, this laser, right into the center of this giant mirror on the ceiling. And the clouds within the mirror start to swirl and awaken. And the whole mirror begins to glow a white hot energy. And Kotatar, a portal has opened up.
On the ground or up in the mirror?
Up in
The mirror.
Just making sure. Because you said white hot, I was like, I'm gonna move because I think a moon is about to hit me.
Well done, team. Great teamwork. David, that was genius. You are now on Team Magic.
Reginald,
Welcome to the team.
oh my goodness, thank you so much. I feel like I maybe just learned a cantrip.
You get him, buddy. You get him.
You know, actually, I've never seen you trip before.
I actually like that one. I did like that one. Hey, we can do it.
Before we go into the portal, the pattern that the light made, does that seem to have any like just the pattern of the light, does that seem to have any kind of noticeable relevance, whether it be arcana, religion, something like that I could just see if it's just like if the mirrors that worked and the pattern it made make a kind of sense, or if someone was just being like, I don't know, bounce to that one, into this one, into that one.
Yeah, give me an arcana check.
I will just tell myself I can do this, and I do in fact know magic, so I'll guide myself. Start with a 23 before guidance.
So the problem is April. The problem was April the whole time. That's what it's been.
She's stealing all of
20
your good rolls.
24. This is my first good roll, so temper your excitement.
You gotta double digits last time. I'm just saying.
24.
You get that this was intelligently designed, and there is a lot of magic to it, but the path in which the laser is taking does not have any symbolism to it.
Okay. Should we go up?
Start walking up the wall.
Everyone's ready to walk into the unknown once again.
I mean, anytime you walk into a door, it's the unknown. We at least have a general idea why we're going through this one.
I think
You know what I mean?
with a free intelligence check, you do know that the only way to have opened this portal was with the eye of a crystal dragon, and you know
Yeah.
what that means.
Yeah. I mean, Kotatar, I'm in the same boat as you about like just jumping into the unknown. But the thing is, so much of what we do is unknown. I just there's a difference between somewhere that's just going to take us where we need to go and following a designated path that we are going on.
An
Otherwise-
instruction manual.
I mean, it's just the way forward, I think.
Let's go through the portal now. Everybody be careful. We don't know what's on the other side. Team Magic, be prepared. And Team Brute Force, let's be on our guard. That's San Leon and yes, Kotatar. And I will lead the way.
Of course.
Okay, Reginald, how are you
You
going to
know-
get through the portal?
Yeah. Lead the way, Reg.
I'm gonna go up to the 3rd floor. And how far above me is it?
60 feet.
I'm standing right next to the portal with my arms folded, just watching
Yeah.
him with a coy grin.
He's just standing there on the bottom like,
Yeah.
I'm on my
looking up.
way.
How did you get up there, by the way, San Leon? I can't remember.
Locked.
Butterfly.
Reginald, if you're gonna lead, you really have to pay attention to what's going on around you. So how do we get in there?
Very wise advice, my dear advisor. I'm going to cast Face Step twice, because 30 feet each
Okay.
time, and go through it.
Sure. All right, I'll take it. You guys all watch as Reginald, and he disappears into the portal at his 60 feet. He's sucked into the portal.
Well, that'll do it. And I just step into the
Yeah.
portal.
And you
Like,
step
I sure hope that's an unlimited resource he's got there.
me too.
So, Kotatar, I know how we can get up, but it would involve
Yeah, Nira
My
is
thorn.
there with her book.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, with her broom.
broom, and it didn't blow up. I mean,
it
do you
didn't
want?
blow
Should we just ferry people up?
Yeah, I think that's totally understandable. I'm not going to make it a whole thing for you to get
Yeah,
into the
you don't have to
portal.
burn two really important abilities to do it, but such as
Yeah. That's somebody else has done it. Yeah, sure.
although
And they're on
I'm
the
really
ground.
Who would do
I'm
that
saying-
though? Crazy.
saying-
Not the leader.
Right,
God.
right. A leader would never do that.
Never.
I will confess, David has in fact done very similar waste of spells.
Everyone has. Everyone has.
David says it out loud and then goes, "Oh wait."
David says that out loud and then looks over to his fire elemental and goes,
Yeah, right. Yeah, right, buddy. Right.
All right, in we go.
Yeah, in we go. No problem.
All right. Who is the last one through the portal?
I think that'd be me, because I'm like
Would be-
standing there on the ground and I'm just like, I was just gonna lift him. And then everybody goes down, and then I just fly through.
Silva, as you fly through this portal, it's almost like flying through gelatin as you come out the other side and you find yourselves in a very desaturated land. almost colorless. And then it's not. Then it's bright as day, and there are saturated colors everywhere. This land breathes. And with every breath, it glitches and shifts from one realm into the other. Like two liquids in a bowl that don't mix, just constantly churning. You see the Shadowfell, you see the Feywild, you see the Shadowfell. As clouds roll in and pass by, they cover the land in darkness and in desaturated colors, and then as they pass through, the color returns. The same landmarks, the same plants and structures, but it's like they're shifting between the two realms. Flowers that destroy, flowers that eat, are then turned into flowers that grow and flowers that are beautiful. It's like they are unable to settle. The two worlds are trying to exist at the exact same place at the exact same time. You guys are now in Ellavale.
Okay, so this is actually like we've arrived, and that's the way. It's not just the portal traversal. It's like that's like the land we're in.
You have stepped through this portal or come out the other side, and this is what you see. It is a world very magical, but that is what you
Okay, so
see.
it's not cool. It's very cool. Okay, got it. That's awesome. And so it seems like everything is like flickering and like trying to figure out whether it's Shadowfell or Feywild.
Yes.
That's so great.
So it's kind of like a multiverse incursion.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to exist on the same place. Okay.
Exactly.
All right, leader, what's next?
Silva, what do you think's going on here?
I mean, it's kind of, I don't know, my eyes hurt really bad. I'm gonna get a migraine from this. Something's going on with this world.
I must admit, I'm kind of scared.
Don't think about it. Just
David
think
will
about
walk up to Silva
Don't think
and
about
offer
it,
her
what
some
it
ginger. I offer you some ginger, and it's like, here, just chew on this a little bit. It'll help with the headache.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. I also might clear my sinuses out.
You're
Thank
welcome
you.
for that too.
I appreciate it. So what's the next step?
What's your dragon eyes say?
Yes.
Yeah.
It
book.
doesn't usually talk to me. I grab it and I'll hold the book open.
He just looks at you.
You look at the book, and all you see is a scorch mark where the eye of the crystal dragon used to be.
My book. I think it was just a key. I don't think it's a compass.
So we're on our own. Kotatar, what can you sense here?
Question for Hope. Because sort of where my brain's going is how, like, sort of comparing this to the elsewhere.
Mhm.
Like, is that like, is there a Venn diagram where these two things sort of like, kind of coexist, or is that off base?
What, the Elsewhere and Ellavale?
Yeah, like the just the experience of it. Like, it's not quite chaos, right? But like there's an aspect of uniqueness and strangeness here.
There is an element of uniqueness and definitely a strangeness to this world, but unlike the Elsewhere, where things are chaotic, there definitely feels like there's an order here. There's a structure to the land. Yeah. It's just
there's just two of them.
There's just two lands on top of
Right.
each other, and they're fighting for the same space.
Are there any animals that I can sense nearby, especially if there's small animals?
Yeah, give me like a perception or
No, I'll take perception.
no, give me a survival check.
Ah.
Had him in the first half.
All right. I'm guiding myself now that I remembered I can do that.
It's a check, sure.
I'll roll some actual dice.
Good.
All right. So 15 plus 2, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22.
See, I was right the whole
Oh, sorry, 23, because I got that survival
Oh yeah, that plus
upgrade.
time.
Yeah, there are tons of animals here. There are bugs, there are animals, there are birds, it's beaming with life, but the life
They're
is
just-
switching. So
All right, I'm
one moment
going-
a bird that may be friendly suddenly turns into a vulture of some sorts, and then or whatever. It's just you never can trust anything. It's kind of the sense you're getting.
I'm gonna talk to one of a smaller animal. I'm gonna find it and talk to it and just be like, I think this will work. Hi.
You step forward and find what looks to be like a jackrabbit type creature. You're not exactly sure. It has long fangs and very large back feet for jumping and a long tail, but it's quite fluffy. And you said hi to
Hi.
it?
And it understands me because no.
Oh my god, it's Benicular.
Okay, give me a d6 roll.
1.
What do you want?
I'll wait for your other one. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't say that.
Next.
I am very sorry for intruding on your beautiful land, but we're visitors and we are trying to find something very important that was lost here a long time ago. And as soon as we find it, we will get out of your hair. We're not trying to.
Hair.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm back to hating it.
Are you food? I need food.
I'm personally not food. I can get food. I can make food.
Make food.
What would you like?
Food.
Yes. I'll point at Reginald. That one's delicious. No.
Food.
I will reach into my bag and pull out some, just some of our traveling jerky.
Okay.
Uh,
Good choice. Yes.
To answer Reginald's question, feelings wise, senses wise, just taking it all in. That's, and kind of looks over at David, and then like as he's like pointing to Reginald, why don't you see what that's about?
David hears that and looks at Kotatar and goes, "Come on, man."
Hey, man.
This
I'll wander over.
creature. Okay, so sorry. What are you doing, Reginald?
I'm just wondering
As
if
you
it's
come as you get closer to it, I will put my hand out like this and just be like, "Sorry about that." And so I'm giving it the jerky.
A good choice on giving him some meat. He
Yeah,
eats
I
it.
could tell by them fangs.
Yeah.
Fully planned.
He almost
Everywhere.
engulfs it. He just engulfs it and goes, yes, good. More.
There's more there's more, but, and I'll give him a little piece more. I'll say, there's plenty more where that came from, but we need some answers so that we can get out of your way and leave your home peacefully. And I will hop to and we'll get out of your way.
Yes.
Sorry, I had to do one for Sam. But I will leave plenty of this meat behind if your information is helpful.
What is it you look for?
Does Reginald wear plate armor?
I don't think so. I'm gonna have to check that. got a chain shirt on.
Did does Kotatar have armor?
Crystal,
Like-
dragon instead of leather armor.
Okay, but so that's good enough. I'll point over to Kotatar.
It's shiny.
Yeah, you see his shiny body clothing. He doesn't know what armor is. This
I
rabbit.
know, but just delicious.
Looks like meat. It's meat.
Well, that's the thing is what we're looking for. You would put over meat, to keep the meat inside, and it would be hard and metal and shiny.
Shiny.
It is shiny, yeah.
Are we just talking to Nira right now? Shiny.
It was an illusion. It was near the whole time.
It says there's not very many shiny things here. No, not very many. But
This one might be hard to find.
and it thinks it like kind of like scratches behind its ear and kind of its nose twitches a little bit. You can tell that it's really thinking, and
And I'll give it a little bit more meat while it's thinking. Little thinking meat.
You see the gear start to turn a little better.
Thinking meat.
The thinking meat.
I'll eat a little bit
dollars of
too.
Thing is, my memory's kind of fuzzy.
Yeah,
If only
yeah, yeah.
someone were to give me more.
I don't know. Maybe I've seen it. Maybe I haven't seen it. I don't know.
I should never have admitted I like the first one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that wasn't meant to be a pun. That was just. I didn't even get that one. You did.
I did, and I hated it.
There's something shiny. One thing. There's stone with carvings on it. Yeah, carvings. Don't know what they are. But they have like a yellow shiny
Oh.
embedded.
Does it look like something that a big meat would wear?
No, small. Very small.
It's small. Okay. Still interesting. Great. Have you ever seen another animal that maybe got too close to that area and maybe get hurt?
Oh. Spirits. Yes. Scary. Stay away.
Okay.
They hunt.
Could you show us where to go? You don't have to get too close. I don't want you to get close enough to be near a scary spirit. But if you could take us as far as you're comfortable going, when you leave, I will give you more meat to take with you.
You this creature like stands up on the back of its legs, kind of sniffing the air, and then says, to the base of the cliff. That's
All
where.
right, y'all, let's go to the base of the cliff. My new friend's gonna walk with us for a little bit. And as we're walking, I was like, if you wanna hop on my shoulder and just kind of point at us, you can take a rest and I'll give you some of the meats.
Roll me a d6.
If you want.
How much? What's the size difference, by the way, between David and this?
It's probably a third the size.
Oh man! Oh wow! Itty bitty.
I got a 1 again.
Okay. Yeah, it's and
I don't know if that's a yes or no.
it'll
If
walk
it's that
next to
big,
you.
yeah, if it's that
And
big.
it starts to hop away, and it kind of doesn't care if you're following or not. It just starts to hop through the brush and kind
Alright,
of
I'll
lead you
start
into the forest.
Picking up pace. Come on, guys. Follow.
Coming.
Follow. Do you have a name? Something you like us
Yes,
to
it's
call
sadly
you?
on.
Yeah, I'm talking. You don't even hear me. I'm going like.
I mean, I have beast talk as well.
You can talk with little animals.
Mhm.
Of course you
Dhampir.
can.
Are you
What
gonna
can't-
Are you gonna
what
cast
can't?
it? Because I'm kind of count your
Oh, it's-
spells.
I was
Yeah,
I was
mine's
thinking
free.
about it.
No, mine's free, dude. Don't burn the spell.
Ew.
But as Kotar walked up to David, it's growled at you like twice. Did you insult it? Them?
You know how like if someone just came up to you and was like, "Hi, could I get some help?"
I would try and help them.
So like, imagine if like Reginald came up to you and just was like,
Okay, fair enough.
he's a wild animal, but he's hungry, and I have food, so his incentive. And I'm trying to follow this rabbit, so you're jogging
Right.
pace with me, and probably slowing down so that you're slowing down so you don't run past me.
No, he doesn't at all. he would not slow down. He would just talk at you like as he's continuing moving forward.
Then I'll just start Spider-Maning with my thorn whips to go faster.
That's even funnier, actually. I
And
like
we're
it better.
really making a break for it.
All right, you guys start to kind of follow after this creature who's, at a pretty brisk pace, just hopping along through the brush. It is difficult terrain. This is not your favorite terrain, Jacob, or a Kotatar.
It don't matter because I ignore it anyway.
You do, but because it's not your favorite terrain, nobody else does.
That's not.
That's
really
why
how it
I'm-
works.
Oh, really? I thought only the
It's
favorite
shared?
terrain.
Mm-mm. Yep, as long as I'm here.
And it goes for everything except.
Tasha's cauldron of everything, baby.
What
Yeah,
is it
I'll-
that does it?
Yeah, I'll verify it for you real quick. Where did
You
it
just-
go?
Holding a big cauldron.
Yep. Moving through non-magical difficult terrain costs you no extra movement. You can also pass through. Oh no, it's me. Sorry, it's just me. So yeah, fuck you guys. Bye.
This is also probably pretty
But it's-
magical.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't leave y'all behind, obviously, but
And suddenly, as if the clouds parted, the everything sprouts to life and color returns to the land as you're traveling through this forest. And suddenly everything's beautiful. Everything's green and pink and smells so fresh, like fresh laundry, and everything has a pleasantness to it for just a few moments. And you notice that you don't see the creature that you were following for a second, and I need David to make a perception check.
I do have a passive perception of 19, but I will roll.
I'll take that. That's fine. You can take. Yeah,
Oh, but
I'll take-
wait, I'll roll
wait.
and I'll guide myself.
Good roll.
Yeah. Oh, that's too many. Okay, so 29.
Holy crap! So as
What did I say?
as the creature had gone into the brush and everything changed, what came out of it was actually now a very cute creature with orange fur, very fluffy, and the fangs are gone and has very big beady eyes, and it continues to jump and follow, but you know that this is the same creature.
Friend, I have more food if you'll stop for just a moment.
Food?
Yes. I have
This is my
Do
dog.
you remember me?
Yes.
Do you
yes,
remember
yes,
me? And you
I
remember
remember.
you're helping me? Great.
Yes. Going to show
Now,
you.
yeah, great. Food-wise, would you prefer some vegetables?
Vegetables.
Or yeah? So I'll give a carrot to the
Perfect.
rabbit.
Eats it up. Absolutely. We got a shiny.
Can I ask you? Yeah, but
Mhm.
before we go, can I ask you? Do you notice when the food you like is different?
Oh yeah.
Yeah? That's normal for you? You know when you switch?
Oh yeah.
Oh, great. Okay. Thanks. We'll follow. If you could slow down just a little bit. I don't jump as far as you,
Oh,
but I'll try to keep pace.
okay. And it
Okay.
turns and continues. And it really doesn't quite slow down. It doesn't understand really that it's going that
Worth
fast.
a shot.
Yeah. You guys travel for what feels like maybe half an hour. I don't know how long your speak with animals lasts, but
It's just a thing that gnomes can
Okay.
do.
Yeah.
Cool.
You
no
just
steps.
talk with animals and you always understand them.
Little ones.
Little ones.
Have
So
you always been
wee
able to do
ones.
this?
Shh. Yes, I have. It's a gnome thing, and I don't look
Oh,
at
it's
that.
a gnome thing. Okay, kind of like how the fire.
It's a
is
gnome
fire
thing, you
Genasi
wouldn't
thing.
understand.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's just a gnome thing. You wouldn't
Sure.
gotta. You wouldn't gotta.
You wouldn't got
It's just a gnome
Um,
thing. It's no big deal.
While we're walking, Kotatar is continuously scanning like the landscape over and over and over as we walk.
I'm aiding with that.
Give me perception checks, both of you. Or if you want Kotatar to roll, and you can give your bonus.
What's yours?
I have a plus 13, so
I'll
add
aid you and give you my +9.
No, it's only plus what is the
Your
only your base
wisdom
stat.
modifier.
wisdom. So what is
Damn.
that?
+1.
There you go.
In that case,
So-
I guess I'll separate roll. I'm not sure. What'll be better there.
well,
Probably.
it won't matter because with your +1, it's a 28.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
figured.
He did say
I
13. I don't know if you heard that part.
I know.
I just wanted to help.
Yeah.
The clouds come back in, and the wash of desaturation appears just as Kotatar, you're scanning the trees, and as your friends get further and further, well, you're kind of ahead. As the bunny creature gets further and further ahead, and David trying to keep up, you notice something staring back at you. And actually, you see multiple things staring back at you. And they
Every-
phase through the trees towards you. Roll for
Everyone
initiative.
hold. No.
This is them phasing towards you. Just
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I
Everyone hold.
I'll shout to our bunny friend. I'll be like, "Get somewhere safe, but please don't leave us. We are still following, but we have to deal with unwanted company."
And you see this creature like see the shadows that are coming out of the forest, and just goes and runs off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, coming around here.
Just gonna
for
make that bunny
initiative.
my whole purpose.
Your
now.
entire. Yep. I get it. I would too.
All right, starting with Reginald.
6.
Okay, David.
19.
Woo, Sanleon.
26.
All right, Silva.
18.
18. Nice, both of you guys. Good. Jacob. Sorry, it's just because your name is Jacob.
Jacob rolled a 4, and then
Oh.
Kotatar. No, I'm just kidding. That's what Jacob rolled. Kotatar, however, rolled kind of not as good as well. 13.
13. All right, let me just pull this up. As these shadow creatures, they look almost humanoid in the sense, but they don't have like the bottom half of like a human. They kind of just fade away into nothingness, and they have flowing cloaks. And there just seem to be swarms of them as they all start to surround you. And they have a plus. Oh, they have a -2 to initiative.
Golems! Golems led us into the swamps!
6. Okay. And one more. Okay. Wow, they did badly. Okay.
Good.
All right, so it looks like Sanleon, you're up.
That's good, yeah.
All right.
So
Yeah,
you
when
have-
she asks you for your initiative, just say first from now on.
Yeah, right.
What did you
right,
roll?
right.
First? I rolled
Yeah.
first.
I rolled first.
What did you roll? I won.
I won D&D. Jeez. All right. So, it's not a surprise round, is it? They haven't surprised us because you saw what was
No.
happening, so it's
Yep.
fine. So, I'm going to see these spirits. How far are they from me?
They're closing in 20 feet.
20 feet. Okay. And there's trees?
There are trees everywhere.
Alrighty. I'm going to start running up one of the trees. And I'm going to ignite the Sunblade, and I'm going to try and jump, like basically do a vault jump. So think of it as like a sideways jump from the tree, and just boof, launch off the tree toward one of the spirits,
All right.
and then attack.
I won't make you roll for it because it's real cool.
Yay!
We'll
so
add a
running up,
dexterity check on that.
As I'm running, I start sort of like muttering to myself, "You're not going to get in the way of my goals." As I rage and launch off the tree, going to roll for attack. I keep looking for my dice and realize I still haven't got them out. Which means
What
I'm
weapon are you
rolling
using?
eight. My Sunblade.
Okay, it's radiant damage.
Yeah. Why?
That might be. It just feels like that might be a good thing.
It might very well be. Oh. All right. Are there? Yes, because are they? No. Yes, I'm going to attack. Good.
You'll see.
Are they? Wait. Yes. Good. All right. Good. So 25 to hit.
Hits.
Let's go.
So cascade through. I'm going to deal that much. And that's maximum, and then the sneak attack damage, which is really bad. That's okay though. The Sunblade itself did 15 points of radiant slashing with 4 sneak attack damage because I rolled a 1, 1, and a 2.
So is that on top of the 15 or?
Yes, it's 19 points of radiant
Okay.
damage.
Is the sneak attack radiant when it's?
It just adopts whatever damage.
It does.
the
Okay,
weapons.
cool.
I need you to roll 3d6.
Alrighty. 3d6. Roll. Okay, so that's a 1, a 3, and a 5.
Okay. 1, 3, and a 5. 1, 3, 5, 4. That's 9. You realize that when you slice into this thing with your radiant damage, it almost explodes against this shadow creature, and you realize that your radiant damage has done even more damage to it. And with
Ooh.
that's 9 more points. 19 plus 9, 20. Yep. And you notice that this thing just explodes, and one of them is gone. Good job.
As it explodes, and I guess I sort of maybe land on another tree somewhere with my feet. So I just kind of like brace the feet onto the tree. I just gonna go, "Out of my way!" And you hear Sanion's a bit uncharacteristically angry. All right.
Okay.
Next.
All right,
Sorry.
David, you're up.
David second. Whoa.
I know, right?
How many does it look like are following that we can see?
You see 4, right? Oh, sorry, you see 3 now.
All right, I will guiding bolt
Ooh,
the one closest to me.
I love it. Smart move.
19 to hit.
Hits.
That is 16 radiant damage.
Radiant.
16. Radiant.
Looking
drop.
radiant, darling. Radiant.
Okay, roll me 3d6.
That is a 152, so 8 additional radiant damage.
8. So it's 8. Okay, so you hit this thing, and once again, your guiding bolt just explodes on this creature, and it hisses at you, but it is still there.
And then for my
So-
bonus
yeah.
action,
Go ahead, sorry.
for my bonus action, I'll kind of just like wave my hands and like leave like a star pattern as it goes past, and from my shoulders grows a starry kind of limbo stuff Kotatar, like torso of Kotatar, that comes up, opens its arms, and is holding a bow.
I love it.
If anyone's played Darkstalkers, it's like the guy Donovan. How he has like the spirits that like come over.
Shout out to the PlayStation 2.
Is it Donovan? Yeah, I think it's Donovan.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
I just look really cool doing all of that, and I'm done.
Pretty
All right,
cool.
Silva, you're up.
Right. How many of these things are there?
There's 3 left.
Okay. Cool. So I think I'm gonna do something new, and I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
Unique. Yeah.
Oh wow, what does that do, Daddy?
Whoa.
I just thought I'd, get y'all excited.
Do you have a
Oh my God.
do you have a spell card for that?
Oh my
What does it
gosh!
do?
Imagine
I
if you
didn't
cast a
memorize.
spell while April wasn't here.
Oh my God.
Oh, do it.
I would be murdered. I would basically die. That's going to be an 18 and a 22 to hit.
Both hit.
That's a the first one does 7 points of force. The
Are you going against the
second-
one that's guided bolted?
Yeah, are
don't
you
know.
hitting one creature? One looks pretty damaged, and then there's 2 more.
You'll get
So-
advantage is the only reason.
Oh, it's fine. I already hit, and I didn't say I was hitting it, so
That's
we'll
fine.
just-
I assumed that you'd be hitting one and then another person because you can hit multiple targets with this Eldritch Blast, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry, what was the
can't.
first one?
Oh, so the first one was 7 points of force damage, and
Okay.
the second was 8 points of force damage. To the first one, we'll add an additional 4 points of bludgeoning, because I can.
Yeah.
And
Awesome.
that will be my turn.
That bludgeoning attack, you realize that as you hit with the Eldritch Blast, like it was like trying to piece itself back together, but then that extra bludgeoning damage just shattered the entire shadow. And you got one down. The other one definitely took that hit. And
2 left.
suddenly the sky opens up and everything turns colorful and bright as this creature shifts now and not to a shadow but to a spirit. And it is coming after Sanleon. +4. Does a 21 hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're gonna take 8 points of radiant damage, and your strength score is reduced by 2.
Oh shit.
You do not want that to hit 0.
What's happening? I think you're saying
Ooh,
things.
I see.
Ooh, hang on.
Okay, just checking.
I know what we're fighting.
Yeah, me too. I've been on the other side of these. They're fun.
Okay. I'll leave it at that. So the creature did 8 points and then decreased by 2. Okay. And then Kotatar, you're up.
Thought so. Second verse is the first. We are going to first things first, as usual, surrounded by that pink force magical energy, using his planar warrior ability to up some of the damage if he hits. Assuming, because the one that's destroyed, was that the one that was guiding bolted and now that's dead?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So you've got one that
whatever the
has just been hit once. Yeah, and then
Yeah, sure. Let's do that then. Not good. That's for him anyway. 16 to hit.
hits.
Oh, nice. So then that's going to be 4, 5, 9. So that first arrow is 17 points of force damage as it fires into it. And if it's still alive, I'll shoot it again.
Sorry, what type of damage was that?
Force.
Okay, perfect. 17, Yeah, it's still up.
Okay. Second attack, 28 to hit.
Hits.
Oh, yeah.
11 points of magical piercing damage. Just fires into it a second time.
That second one goes straight through it, and this creature bursts into a radiant energy as it dies out. Two more come crawling out from the ground, just kind of floating in, and they're gonna join the initiative. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Are any of them within the ones that floated up into the battlefield? How far away are they from
15.
me or any of my allies? Okay, cool. I'm gonna stay where I'm at then.
Okay.
Yeah, action, bonus action. That's me.
All right. That one's dead. Reginald, you're up.
I'm gonna run over to San Leon. Can I, having seen what hit him, can I determine whether that was poison or disease that hit him?
You can do a what would this be? A medicine. You can do a medicine check or an Arcana check. I'm gonna let you decide.
Okay. Well, I have advantage on Arcana, so. That's a 19.
Nice.
And what exactly were you wanting to know?
If it's poison or disease.
It's neither.
It's neither. So, San Leon, hang in there. I've got you. And I'll just kind of team up next to him and kind of protect him a little bit.
I'm
and,
about probably roughly 10 or 15 feet up a tree.
well, I'm at the bottom of the tree then.
Okay.
Nice.
I'll protect you, San Leon. And then, is there a shadow just there, nearby?
That one got destroyed. There's two more. There's one. They're both 15 feet from you.
Okay.
Was the one that I destroyed next to like attacking San Leon earlier?
Yes.
Was that what that? Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah, Sam would have like looked over and acknowledged you as you destroyed it.
You just hear, bestie.
Even through the rage, Sam just kind of like cracks us. It's a hideous smile because he's raging, but he smiles.
Love it. All right, Reginald.
Time to see whether I wax or wane. And he gets his bastard sword out and attacks the one that's got the least amount of damage.
Okay. And do you roll?
22.
Hey.
No, sorry. What are you waxing or waning? I think you have to roll on which one's what. You get to roll a d6.
After I've hit, though.
Is it after you've hit?
I think so,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, that hits. So do your
3.
a 3 will be good. I think odds are necrotic and evens are radiant. You tell me though.
Yeah, it is. So it's necrotic damage.
Yep. So
That's
good.
probably good.
That's yep. Because this
So
is
necrotic and
because it's
shit!
right,
What did I
Yeah.
roll?
This is tails. The other was heads.
a
So 8. Yeah, so 8 necrotic damage.
All right. Give me 3d6.
Everyone gets sneak attack damage.
9.
I did
9.
it.
All right, great. Your sword goes just coming down on this radiant spirit, and right as it's about to hit, your sword bursts into necrotic with a necrotic blade and just slices right through this thing, and it cries out, but it is still standing. Is there anything else you want to do in your turn?
I think I'm gonna invoke my rune.
Okay.
And it will take an extra 2d6 fire damage.
Okay.
So 5 fire damage. and
Get invoked, idiot.
and DC 12 strength saving throw or to be restrained.
Okay. It fails.
Cool. Alright, so start of each turn it takes 2d6 fire damage.
Although I'll take that back. It phases through whatever's restraining it.
Okay, so it doesn't get restrained. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
So it just takes the damage then.
Okay.
I've still got a bonus action. I will invoke my Storm Rune and enter a prophetic state for 1 minute. It's okay,
All right.
everybody. I can see what's happening. I can protect you. Let's go.
So what does that do again?
Essentially, for 1 minute, I'm like can see the future.
Okay. Do you have to invoke something like?
So when me or another creature you can see within 60 feet makes an attack, saving throw, or ability check, I can cause the reaction. The reaction can cause the roll to have advantage or disadvantage.
Okay. Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. This one creature who has not been hit starts to roll in, and it's going after Kotatar. Kotatar
Wait,
does
before
a-
you say that, because
Mhm.
I need to do it before it happens. Subtract 6 from whatever you just rolled as a kind of starry stuff. Silva blinks into existence and goes in front of it.
17 then. Does a 17
And I just
hit?
go, God damn it.
Kotatar? 17.
17 misses.
Okay.
Yes,
Nicely done.
that was gonna hit you, bro.
Yeah,
No, it
was.
wasn't. No, it
No?
wasn't.
Didn't.
Not a 23?
What?
Nope, I would have cast shield.
Oh
Sure.
well, save your spell slot.
I know. I might have to use it in a second.
It wouldn't have though.
I mean, girl.
This other creature turns around and lashes out at David.
I'm
David
far
does-
away.
Does an 18 hit? It can still reach you.
I'm like 30 feet from them. How dare? An
Still reach 30
18.
feet. Yeah, 18.
I didn't do nothing to it. Yeah, that'll hit. Wait, no. Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah,
It'll hit.
'cause
It'll
you're-
hit,
I
but
have
it's
a
also going
reaction.
to take
Yeah,
4
your
psychic
reaction's fine.
damage.
Yeah.
And it's going to be pushed 10 feet away from David.
Wait, what just
Wow.
happened?
So it's part of the necklace that David's wearing.
Oh, sorry. So what
Oh
happens?
yeah.
Oh, it also takes 4 psychic and it gets pushed 10 feet away from David.
Is that after or before it hits?
When it hits.
Okay. All right, so it's going to take 4 points of damage, you said, and then be pushed.
Yes, I
So it kind of comes in and like brushes into almost like phasing through you to like attack you, and then it just kind of bounces right back, just kind of being thrust out of your body. But it's gonna do that's max damage. 14 points of radiant damage, and you are your strength is reduced by 4.
Oh boy. That's
Uh.
not good.
How do
My
I?
soul just
how do
left
I-
my body.
By how much? 6 or 4?
4.
Or
Ew.
Yeah.
you don't want that to go to 0,
Damn.
everybody.
No.
I'm not strong.
I know.
No.
Don't worry,
I have
got it.
7 in strength right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Sanleon, you're up.
Seeing that one is just like dissipated in front of me because Kotatar dutifully and amazingly just absolutely eviscerated it. And seeing that one of them is currently attacking David. Though how far was that one knocked back?
10 feet. So it's
10 feet,
closer
okay.
to me-ish?
I
Close to you.
think. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the way to me, and the
And-
other one's up close and personal.
One of them is just below where Reginald is.
I think that one moved to hit Kotatar.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, was there attack of opportunity?
Nope.
Not with these creatures, no.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to try and launch off toward the one that is accosting David, specifically.
All right. Okay.
Sanleon, you were going to go to the right side. Go to the left side. You'll have a better opportunity. So
You hear
you,
often the
you get
distance-
advantage.
What? Because I've launched toward another one.
To the left side.
Left
get
side,
advantage.
very
Your
well.
ability gets advantage. That's awesome.
You get advantage.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
automatic.
Noticing, I did like you saw Semyon looking down at, of course, Reginald dealing necrotic damage to it. Sen makes a quick sort of, I guess, calculation in his head, de-ignites the Sunblade and draws the dagger, flips it in his hand, and goes for a ramming strike as he's
Okay.
launched towards
Go for it.
the one that is accosting David. Let's see where brain happened. Where he brain hap
Brain.
brain.
Hope,
So I
hope.
need to.
I feel like a fucking
West.
genius.
You
Does a
are
19
garbage.
hit?
A 19 hits.
Yay! Okay, I rolled an 8 on that one. Let's see. So that'll be that one. Minimum damage on that, and then let's see,
Minimum
attack
damage.
damage. Pretty good. So that would be in total 19 points of magical piercing damage.
Does
Is
it
it
do
necrotic?
necrotic, right?
The dagger is. Unless there's some curse we don't know about. All I know is that it's +2 magical dagger.
You said 19.
I thought I remember it being
Okay.
necrotic.
I do too before
Was
I
it?
get to help mention
Oh,
necrotic.
is it necrotic?
Mhm.
It is a
I think
necrotic
so.
blade, yeah.
Oh, it's necrotic
Oh.
damage.
Nice.
It's totally
And
necrotic
only-
damage.
3d6.
All
Is
right.
this your first time using it?
No,
Use
I've
on
used it
spiders.
before.
Have
I've
you
used
used
it,
it before?
On the
Yeah.
spiders.
On the spiders.
yep. I said
really?
I flipped the dagger around and rammed
Oh, I
it
thought
into
you
Just
used
Taurus.
remember-
your sword.
No, we were
No, it's
joking
a sword
about
for
him
first
throwing
strike,
the
but because I was
sword
dual
and-
wielding, I used as the bonus action. I
Oh,
used
that's
the dagger.
right. That's
so.
right. Damn.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
so the curse should have started
Damn.
then, not
Yeah,
now.
this curse should have started then.
Damn, should have started then.
Oh no.
Okay, sorry.
Wait,
so,
what do you mean?
Give me first.
What do you
first-
mean?
We got a lot to do here, so let me think.
Yep, let's do it. Let's unpack it.
First, give me the 3d6.
So that's an additional 10 necrotic damage. So in total, that is 29 damage.
Okay.
Jesus
Um,
Christ.
As you do this and your blade strikes almost like as if it were a solid form, as the necrotic damage kind of creates a solid barrier with this spirit, and it cries out, and you almost see the spider webs of necrotic energy kind of vein into this creature. You see it also vein into your own arm and into your own veins, a necrotic energy. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay,
disadvantage.
Constitution.
No, I'm just kidding. Just one.
Wait, so not at disadvantage?
Straight roll. Straight roll.
Straight. Thanks.
It didn't happen
So
last
I
time. It has to be.
just need to double check my rage abilities. Guess. Okay. Constitution, probably not great. Well, actually, I say that, and it's a natural 20 for 22. So
Oh, you're so
Fuck
lucky.
yeah. That's fucking awesome.
You're so lucky.
What curse? What curse?
You're
Curse?
so lucky.
That is
Oh,
so
you're
Daniel. That is
so
so
Don't add any
Daniel.
curse. Yeah.
What curse?
The necrotic energies, you feel it going into your veins. You're like, not today, and it kind of just begins to right back.
That's
into
where
the
blood
blade.
goes.
I regard the
Okay.
dagger for a hot second.
Mhm.
In, like as this creature has probably. Is it still there?
Yes, it's still there.
Looking up, I just ignite the sword because I'm still dual wielding, almost like Kylo Ren style in front of it. I'm gonna go for a bonus.
Okay.
attack.
All right.
So that would be
What are you bonus attacking with?
What are
The sunblade.
The sunblade. Okay.
I'm not using my dagger again.
Why not?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because the veins went up. But you know what? Never mind. So that's a 22 to hit.
It hits.
Nice.
Okay. We'll go with that one because it's one-handed. Minimum again. Yay. 8 damage.
You realize as you go and strike this thing with your sword, the sword and the spear almost become one for a second, and you can feel this drain coming from your sword as you pull back, and this creature starts to heal.
Good to know.
Okay, anything else?
First time you ever see it, you see San Leon in his rage go, like hiss at the creature in anger.
You stole it from the hair.
I swore in vampire.
Yeah, love it.
All right, anything else?
Mm-mm.
David, you're up. Oh, wait, no.
I will step back because,
Yeah,
just 5 feet because of rakish audacity.
let's go.
Okay.
No
David.
attack opportunity.
Is there? Okay, paint me a picture of what I'm looking at because I can't see it.
Sure.
What is everything?
So there's only 2 left. Everyone here is kind of huddled within the forest. There are trees and brush everywhere. You have, I think both of them are still on Kotatar.
Yep.
San Leon just went up to Kotatar to fight on one, and one just healed. The other one is still there. Reginald, did you go towards it? No, it was on you, and then it left.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
basically,
yep.
San Leon, Kotatar, and 2 more are kind of in this huddle.
Yeah, Silva's kind of nearby as well.
Is there like a tree branch directly
you're
above one of them?
Sure.
All right.
Oh, almost got 3.
We'll see what's going on. Bonus action, my archer will shoot a radiant arrow at the tree, hoping to drop it on top of one of the spirits.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna shoot a spirit with a radiant arrow.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna give the tree an AC.
Sure.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Hey, this may not work even a little bit, but it's better than healing it. And it's
Mhm.
something I can maybe do. 16 to hit
Yep, it hits.
the tree. Okay.
give me-
and
give
then
me
I'll
damage on
do,
the
I
tree.
guess, 1d8 plus 5. Max damage. 13 damage to the tree, to the
Yeah,
branch.
absolutely. That branch comes off.
Does it fall on the...
Let me do it.
That's what I was trying to do. I mean,
6.
That's
4.
all, folks.
Yeah, it does. It lands on one, but you notice as it looks up and sees this happening, phases right through.
Oh, this is physical. Yeah.
Okay. Then do I have anything I can do that doesn't make it better? I guess then I will run up and I will start just like moving my hand in a circle, and just stars upon stars start like forming. And then I put my hand on it like that, and I push forward, and the stars just start like a sparkler start spraying over Kotatar and the other 2 creatures.
Mhm.
And I will cast Fairy Fire.
Oh shit!
Love it.
Love it.
Love to see it.
Love that.
What's
Okay.
that for us?
This is good for us. So which one looks the hardiest?
I mean, they're both there. One of them, they both look pretty similarly hurt. The one that
Okay.
just healed looks in worse damage than the one that didn't.
Okay, the one that didn't. I need a dex save, unfortunately, also from Kotatar. Dex 17, and one of them has subtract 1 from their
I
roll.
make it.
As
320.
Silva goes, whoa, whoa.
So good.
I love it. It failed.
Both of them?
Oh, they both have to do it? Sorry.
Yeah, just one of them's minus 1.
They both fail.
Okay, so now some stuff. All attacks get advantage on them
Okay.
for a minute, and they're outlined in kind of a violet light, and any
Mhm.
creature is outlined in dexterity duration. Yeah, and it sheds like a dim light of 10 foot.
Okay.
Advantage
All right.
against that, and it can't benefit from being invisible if it could do that.
Yeah. Okay, so you see these creatures that were once very transparent and sort of hard to see. Now they're completely outlined in light, and you guys can see them just fine. Anything else, David?
I will move farther away from them a
Okay.
little bit. I will move back some and just basically say, press the advantage.
Silva, you're up.
On the nose.
Are these things right next to me or a distance away?
They're I think you are not in melee range, I'll say that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So we'll direct these both to one entity. They're 21 and 22 to hit.
Hits.
With the advantage?
No,
Yeah,
that
you want to
was
try
just-
for a
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Crit.
get him.
No, it's still 21 and 22.
Okay.
That's okay.
But did you roll?
Thanks,
You rolled advantage for both hits
Yeah.
because everything is advantage against these things. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't know why I'm talking about the list now. Okay, so the first hit is 8, 9, 10, 13 points of force plus 4 bludgeoning. The second is 9 points of force.
And you said they were both going towards the same creature?
Yeah.
Okay. That creature explodes and dissipates.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Girl, bye.
Yes. No, my reaction to that is I just look at David and the Silva and I'm like
Why though?
Then I'm just like,
Ah,
jeez, not me,
I keep
it's the
tripping over
void.
everything.
it's not me, it's the void. But it also, I mean, it makes sense. Come on.
Kotatar, you're up.
Okay, cool, great. And there's only this one left in front of me, right?
Yep, that's right.
He'll speak to it for a second in Abyssal and just say, I don't know what you are. I don't know what you're made of. But what a mistake you've made. And he will considering and then like it's probably when the
Yeah.
and then that didn't work, and that's like he's once again well, this time since it's up close and personal, drop my bow, short swords, kind of clap them together when our warrior ability, that's spectral pink force energy, and he'll sort of whirling dervish at it at advantage.
Okay.
First one's dirty 20 to hit.
Okay, hits.
Great. And as he says that, there is something a bit odd happens. What's the in the immediacy, like is there flora around this creature?
Totally.
Roots begin to appear up and around it, and like there's like this like almost like a target in like in vines, like on it, what would be its chest. As I'm going to use my favored foe ability to add a d6 to this damage.
Nice.
So that's and then I rolled terribly. That's really funny. So first attack is 8 points of nope, I forgot 8 plus D. I forgot. 13 points of force damage.
Okay.
And then second attack, also at advantage. 24 to hit.
Hits.
And that's an additional 11 points of damage.
This creature explodes with a cry. And you're out of initiative. Everything goes quiet. You are in the Feywild part of Ellavale at this moment. Everything is beautiful. Everything is calm. There's a light breeze and it smells nice. And it's almost as if nothing had happened. You guys now stand in this forest just beyond where the creature ran away, the hare. You can see a break in the forest. There is light in the distance. What'd you
See your
have to do?
friend.
Good work, team. Oh,
Where did your friend go?
I don't think he was gonna help much, and I didn't want them to get hurt, so they scampered off. But I'm pretty sure, and you said like the place he was taking us is now like within eye line, right?
You can't see through the canopy, but you can see that the forest is coming to an end, and ahead of it, you do see rocks and things in the distance.
Can I check for tracks?
You want to check for tracks? Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
I'll check.
Is that an ability you have, or?
I think it's just a regular survival check.
Okay.
Let me just double check.
You can do it, but
I
because of
will-
all of the brush, if there's no like special ability, it'll be at disadvantage.
Okay.
I will guide you.
Let me just double check. Okay, cool. So yeah, this will be a disadvantage. Oh, still rolled pretty well. And then D4, so it's 14, 17. Yeah, 26.
Okay. You look towards the direction that the hare jumped off to, and you see like pockets in the brush where it like landed and hopped and then landed and hopped. Just kind of like indentations of it crushing the plants in the brush. So you could follow that out.
Yeah, he's kind of leaned down. Don't worry, I found them. And he'll kind of point down to the tracks. Follow me.
Well, the only question is, do you think that the rabbit would run towards where we're going or away from the danger?
One way to find
David-
out.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think we've only got one avenue open to us anyway. So lead on, Kotatar.
Good point, though. So we'll keep it in mind.
Yes.
Okay, Silva, can you still fly?
Yeah. I got a little bit left of me.
Do you want to maybe go up and I will relay what the rabbit said, since no one can understand rabbit besides for me, I guess, about
Mhm.
what the location looks like. Do you want to fly up and see if you can spot something that looks like that?
Yeah, sure. I'll take off. A little spinny up in the air, 360 look around.
As you break through this canopy of beautiful green trees, the atmosphere changes once again, and now everything is once again desaturated. There are clouds in the sky. There's a rumble of thunder, and there's almost a petrichor smell in the air as if rain is about to come. And you do your look around, and yes, in the distance of the way that Kotatar was pointing, you see a massive wall of rock. It's just a cliff, and you guys are at the base of it. When you come out of the forest, you're probably about 120 feet away from the base of this cliff, and there are rocks, and it undulates in jagged areas, and you see that there's a giant canyon, and you're at the base of it. You're inside the canyon, and the walls just go up and up and up, and it looks like water has just carved out different paths of this canyon that just create like a maze, like over centuries, this or millennia, the water that has carved this canyon out. It's just a maze of stuff.
Yeah, as I land, I'll describe that to them and say it smells like bad weather. Big wall of rock up ahead.
Smells like bad weather. And you describe these sort of canyons.
Yeah, like some water carved it out.
Or maybe there's giant storms or some such that will flood the canyons.
Yeah, actually, I mean, that would make sense.
All the more reason to make haste then.
Indeed.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't feel so great after that fight.
What do you mean?
True.
Okay, so I'm not like the strongest, but I feel exhausted just after that battle in a way. I took a hit, but I'm tired. I feel like drained.
Look
Does
pretty
anyone else
tired.
feel?
I
I'm
do.
fine.
Not too much,
Yeah?
but you were hit with one as well, weren't you, David?
Yeah, I think they may have taken, I don't know, 4 strength
We're thinking
from
about random numbers.
Well,
I mean, if I were to,
see,
if I
On
were
a
to
scale of-
quantify what was done to me, I'd say by 4. Like I feel 4
Yeah.
tired.
4 tired.
Does that make any sense?
Yes, like on a scale of say 1 to 16, I feel like maybe they've taken about just 2 off there. It's off the top.
Off the
If
just
you-
a little off the top.
If you had like a chart of like faces,
Specific. That's
If
like,
you had, like,
different
20
numbers.
if you had 20 faces, like I'd be the one that's like this. So
Mm,
yeah, the how are you feel the doctor chart, yeah.
yeah. Can I do a medicine check on myself to see like
yeah.
what's up? I'll
Yeah.
guide myself because that doesn't take strength.
another question.
Looks
I'll
like
guide
it
myself.
Lost some muscle mass.
I
Sam,
do
what's your-
have a pretty good medicine, but it doesn't beat a nat 1. So
Ooh.
Yeah, you have no idea what's happened. You just
Only
feel
one
really,
way to
really
find
sweet.
out
Mhm.
who's arm wrestling me.
Right at the back.
Oh,
That
God.
was- not
I'll
what I
sit
thought you were
there.
gonna do.
I'll sit
Okay.
there
I-
and I'll grab it and I'll say, "Hey, here's the thing. At my strongest, I'd still probably lose."
I don't
But
know
yeah,
if
I'll
that's
arm
actually
wrestle.
correct. I have like a 10 in strength, so
I have a 10. I guess I have 11 in strength because I subtracted 4 and I have 7. Should we roll for it? What's up? Are we arm
Yeah,
wrestling? Does
let's do a
does
little
that work for
rollies,
you?
just for funsies.
you want a little strength
Yeah,
roll?
let's do a little strengthy roll.
While you're doing that, Sam, what's your passive perception?
An 11.
Perception.
11.
Mm,
Oh,
My
19,
passive
baby.
perception is. It's just wisdom plus 8, right? Or is it?
Yeah, you're definitely weaker.
10 plus your wisdom. If you're proficient, plus your perception, plus your proficiency.
You
Oh,
definitely
I'm
put up more of a
proficient,
fight.
So plus my perception. So 19.
Sorry, I didn't mean to step on y'all's thing. I was trying to be subtle. Sorry.
Sorry about that.
You're good. You're good. You're
Keep
good.
going. We'll do our thing
We'll
afterwards.
finish up what we're doing.
No, yeah, I spilled over. And I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
ow.
You've definitely put up more of a fight before. So yeah, you're right. You definitely are weaker. I guess you are permanently on the magic squad now.
Finally. Now I just gotta learn
That's-
spells.
That's what I
Yeah.
said earlier. He's on the magic squad.
This solidifies it.
Oh.
This solidifies
I
it.
guess,
Yeah. Yeah.
How about you, San? And we'll check to see what you two are doing over there.
All you gather, Sam, is Kotatar. Like you sort of catch Kotatar looking at you, and he's looking you in the eye, looking down at the dagger, looking at you in the eye, looking down at the dagger, and looking at you in the eye. That's it.
For like a good 2 seconds, you see San look at you like this.
And it just like squints for a second.
Something going on over here?
We're playing charades, apparently.
Well, I was trying to be. It doesn't matter. Your hand's shaking.
Yes, I used the dagger, and it affected me. Not immensely. It seemed to not have worked, but I'm still feeling the resounding effects of it.
Sorry,
I think it's
assumption
cursed.
Our assumption from the beginning was seemingly an accurate one.
Hmm. I want to try something though.
Oh,
Well, next time, when I stab something with it, these black veins reel up my arm. What if I were to throw it at something instead?
Do you really think it's worth experimenting?
Probably not. It's just a thought.
Are you keeping that? I mean, if it's cursed, you should throw it away. Get rid of it.
Well, I'd much prefer destroying it. But if it's cursed, if we just leave it any old place, anyone could pick it up. It didn't do anything to me until I used it, so I could simply put it in my pack rather than have it on my person.
That's probably wise.
Can I put a suggestion towards you there, San? Why don't you
Go right ahead.
Why don't you let Silva carry it for you in her pack?
All right, I don't see why not. I take the scabbard that came with it, I assume, just take it off the belt. I place the dagger in the sheath and wrap the 2 leather pieces around the crossguard of the dagger so no one can take it out. And then I just hand it over to Silva.
Silva, give me an Arcana check.
Yes, I will do that. Let's see here. Scrolling in my little D&D Beyond character sheet.
That we don't get to say.
Well,
I was also
this
I was also checking to see if he'd be willing to give it up, as curses
That's
often will.
100% that's 100% what I thought.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
me too.
I got a 4.
Nom nom.
Yummy
You're cursed.
natural.
Magic team.
I'm the one that's cursed. It's been passed on to me.
When you grab this blade, or this knife, you just feel just for a moment, you just feel a little sense of dread. Like there's something in the back of your head, just something that doesn't feel right. But then it passes.
Yes. This is definitely cursed, and this is staying in this bag.
Do I see any expression change at Silva? Because I'm like right there handing it. As I hand it, when you touch the blade, or touch the scabbard, should I say?
Expression wise, yeah, I mean, you see her realize the moment that when she's putting it away, this is definitely cursed. You see that little look of dread before it's tucked away.
Did that happen to me when it was handed to me? Way back when Kotatar handed it over.
I'll say this. If you were really thinking about it and were paying attention to the fact that it might have been cursed, you might have felt it.
Okay.
But I think because it was passed like during battle or right after battle, I think that it was
Yeah, it was
too
when we were hanging
small of
out
a
on the
feeling.
plane, the airplane.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're also
And
like,
Sans
oh, it's
also-
cursed. So there's
Yeah,
like
we were like,
that.
oh,
tuned-
curse.
You're like
Yeah.
tuned into it now.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, and Sans also so flippant that if he felt something, he probably was just like, shake it off. no
Yeah,
big
yeah.
deal. That's,
I felt
that's just,
lots of different weird little tingles up my spine before. Fuck it.
I think maybe we should get to the entrance, but maybe we should make camp before we go into something that might be hard to get out of, and maybe a good night's sleep will make,
Yes. Let's
make us
do
feel a
that.
bit better.
Are
Let's
we in a
make sure
tent?
we have high ground.
High
And-
ground would be good.
And Nira can make the hut.
Can we?
Yeah, I got
can
it,
we get?
guys. It's like right here.
I already did it.
Can we get to high ground easily? Whereabouts are we?
Well, you're still in the forest.
Still in the forest.
Yeah, we got to keep going essentially. So
Yeah, I think
mean-
we should get closer to the entrance. Find an
Kotatar
entrance.
We'll follow the path via
Okay.
hair person.
All right,
There will be
you,
more of those spirits.
quite possibly. You guys walk out. You march through the forest, following to the light. Which now the light has dimmed. Now that you are no longer in the Feywild part of Ellavale, as it has shifted once again, and you eventually break free of the forest line. And yes, the world opens up basically in front of you, and about 120 feet begins a large cliff, and you are at the base of it. And you just see rocks and structures that kind of build around, creating this giant wall. And yeah, it's in front of you. You can go left, you can go right, you can go forward. What would you like to do?
I figure we hug the hut up against the wall here and we face outward.
Okay. So you guys walk about 120 feet to get to the base of...
Before we do go there, though, I want to druid craft like a little wicker kind of square and set it down on the forest floor. And I will put a little bit of jerky and a few carrots in there.
Oh.
And then we'll, yeah, whoever shows up, if we're gonna be hungry.
It's a bullet.
As you make your way towards this wall, the rock formations start to close in on you as you're no longer in open ground, and you find yourselves kind of beginning to walk through this canyon, and you find a good spot that's kind of like cornered, like where the rocks kind of meet, and you can place your you believe you can place your hut safely there for the night, or for the next 8 hours, whether night or day, you don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
Anything else you'd like to do before you hunker down for the next 8 hours?
We should set up some watches.
Okay.
Happy to go first.
Right.
Silva, why don't you and I do a watch?
Okay.
Not first. We'll sleep first. We'll do the last watch.
Okay.
Yes. Thank goodness. It's my
Write
favorite
this
watch.
down.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
shall we do a watch together?
Yes, we should.
Very
all
well.
right, Kotatar and San, and then Reginald by yourself. I guess. Oh, I guess
Well,
Nira.
Nira.
Reg and Nira.
Nira will love that.
And then we'll end the night with David and Silva. Okay.
Best watch ever.
And as you guys find yourselves getting comfortable in the hut, which you can see out of, but no one can see in, you start to see as the sky and the land begin to shift, almost like waves on an ocean as they crash into each other. It's almost calming once you've adjusted to it. And as the world around you continues to change, you find peace in this moment, and that is where we'll end for the night.
Sure.
Good job, everybody.
Woo!
Great job. Fantastic. job.
Curses!
I did so well today. Everyone, thank you so much for watching with us live tonight. Everyone who watches on YouTube, everyone who listens to our podcast, we appreciate you
Thank
so
you,
much.
everyone.
Oh,
Join
okay,
us
whatever.
again next week, and we'll be back to figure out what's next.
Let's go.
Bye.
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 Bye. Bye. Bye.
My friend, I see you've changed your face. My friend, what game you play today? Will you stay, roll the dice, spare a life? My friend, will you remain behind? Oh,